Hello there, YouTube. It's your boy Zeiler, and we are once again checking in for a brand new implementation and a brand new installment here on the channel. I hope all of you guys are having a wonderful week thus far. We are checking in for a chest workout. Now, this was filmed yesterday, and I'm sitting down in the most comfortable environment that you could ever imagine. There is a thunderstorm that is just blowing over our house right now. You can hear the sound of water driplets hitting the window pane. It's just so relaxing. It's dark. It's a very nice, comfortable mood. A perfect state of mind to do a voiceover for you guys. So this workout, very bodybuilding-esque, very many different training styles in this given workout. You can see I'm starting with the dumbbell pressing. I've just ultimately wanted to get away from the bench press, the barbell itself, because, I've been so caught up in my numbers. I've been hitting different PRs every week on that bench, and I just need to get away from it for a little while. The goal was to hit those 125s for 20 reps. I got close to that. One thing that's kind of throwing me off in this workout is my elbow wraps. And it's not that I've been having elbow pain recently, but by all of the heavy pressing on top of all of my heavy triceps extensions and skull crushers and stuff, I've just felt, a touch of discomfort in my elbows, this past week or so, which really isn't a big deal. It's something that I'm instinctive about, and by having these elbow wraps, I don't even think about that during a set. I don't have that distraction, which is very nice. And for the most part, I am definitely controlling the weight. I'm focusing on engagement in my chest, and I'm just doing multiple sets with these heavy-ass dumbbells, trying to really break down my chest before going and touching a barbell, or by going and touching further chest exercises. So in terms of my training in general, I've been all over the place, all across different aspects of the spectrum. This week specifically has been a bit more about breakdown, a bit more about burning out. And one thing I keep revisiting with myself is that I never truly realize how capable my body actually is. When you finish a set, it does not take your chest, for example, very long to recuperate. And that's why you guys will see me revisit exercises in my 3-hour window in a given workout, where I may start with a bench press in the very beginning of a session, go do some isolation, and then come back and revisit that bench press again, and I still find that I'm capable of performing. I'm capable of lifting heavy weight even after complete destruction throughout the workout, because your body is it's designed to recover. It's designed to adapt. And for me, with my workouts, existing for 3 hours at a time, I just try to make the most out of breaking down from as many different angles, focusing on stretching, focusing on the negatives, going slow, pausing. There's so many different facets to my training right now that no two workouts will ever be the same. I was weaker in this workout, if you want to say that, but by starting with those dumbbells and then trying to press 315 and pause it, I was hoping to get 6 to 8 reps, and of course I racked it after the fourth because everything just starts shutting down at that point in time. And you guys have seen me put 225 on and completely try to demolish that weight, just bounce it or try to get as many reps as possible. That's not what I was after. In fact, I dropped the weight down eventually to the bar itself, where I could just completely focus on my chest stretching, and instead of using any type of momentum or bounce, using my chest and flexing it to move that barbell. Of course your triceps are going to come into play. Of course your lats, whether you realize it, are going to aid in that pressing motion. But for me, I've just, been focusing on that mind to muscle connection, pumping blood and fatiguing the various types of muscles in a given workout. But yeah, you guys, like I'll revisit this bench several different times. Today was an actual leg workout, and I revisited the squat rack on 2 separate occasions. And it may seem very crazy to some. A lot of people just don't have the time in a given workout to go and revisit exercises like this, but it's something that I enjoy to do. It's gotten me stronger, it's gotten me thicker. There's a certain amount of density that I think I'm developing, a certain amount of 3D-ness and muscle maturity that is coming quicker to me than, say, somebody else. And on top of that, one thing that is making that more of a realization is the fact that I'm in the gym 7 days a week. My mentality is to constantly be putting more and more pressure or more and more tension and breakdown on my muscles in order for them to grow. And the way that I see it, if I'm in the gym 7 days a week, as long as my protocol is properly set up, and I do think it is because all muscle groups have 48 hours rest to recover and recuperate, I think I'm going to have an advantage because I'm hitting every muscle group twice a week versus your average person may only hit each muscle group once per week. So, it's all made by design. Some people can get away with training one muscle group one time per week. It just, for me, I love to be in the gym. I love spending time in the gym. It can be exhausting. It can be truly, physically draining. But it's just something that I've had a passion for and something that I've developed a passion for over the past 10 years. Or it may even be more than 10 years that I've been training now. And you guys, I promise you, I still am in a state where I feel as though I'm just starting out. As crazy as that may seem, I am just starting this journey out, and I have not even thrown in many of the other factors that are going to make my body grow quickly or respond faster to my training methods and my eating methods and my sleeping methods, if I'm honest, because I try to sleep at least 7 to 10 hours every single day. I feel like sleep is very overlooked by people. They don't understand that that is really the prime time for you to recuperate and rebuild. So that's another priority of mine in my training and eating methodology. But, I feel really good right now. I am only on a cruise right now, and I'm still finding that I'm maintaining all of my size. I'm still growing, in fact, because I've got stretch marks that are reappearing here in my lats. I have them in my chest. You can see some of them on film right now where my front deltoid meets my pecs. And, that tells me that I'm growing. If I'm having these stretch marks and staying at such a low body fat, it means that my muscles are growing. I do take measurements and stuff, but I went into that in the past, that your measurements are going to fluctuate based on how many carbohydrates you're taking in, the fullness, whether or not you have a pump that day. There's a lot of factors. But yeah, we're here visiting the incline as what I believe was the final movement of the workout. And I'm just once again trying to fatigue myself to the greatest degree possible. And believe it or not, I revisit the flat bench press too off camera after doing my triceps and after doing my calves on this given day. I end up going back to the flat bench and trying to just fatigue again because, as I said before, your body is capable. You are able to put it through the ringer, and many people don't even realize how much energy you can put into your workouts. And people go in there and say, 20 sets of chest is overtraining, but I've done it my entire life, and I have tried the cookie cutter approach of just doing 3 sets of 10 here, 3 sets of 10 there, 3 sets of 10, doing cable flies and going home. That just was not effective enough for me. I didn't get an intense enough pump or intense enough engagement from training in that style. So that's it for now, you guys. Maybe you can try implementing some of these ideas. I love you all so much. Peace out. Bye.